And yep, I see it down there. We're gonna need one of these boxes to keep that switch down. At least I think so. Not a new mechanic. We saw this back in Jabu Jabu's Belly, so you know you might need this. Still not a big fan of how this is like a destroyable resource, though. Like, what are you supposed to do? If you destroy it, I mean. I guess just like exit the room and... Excuse you? I guess just like exit the room and come back in and maybe to respawn? Because God knows all the enemies will. Okay, it actually stayed down that time. There we go. Now where are we? Jeez, oh jeez. Like, the dungeon is pretty intuitive with how it's laid out. How you keep like going up and up and up, I suppose, but... whenever you get into those little corridors, it gets a little bit confusing. This switch looks rusted. Alright, thanks. Thanks, Captain Obvious. A little rusted, still no match for the hammer. Okay, so before we go any further, I think I just want to go ahead and smash this thing. God, the recoil was so big. Man, look how far it knocked me back. Alright, so that should make it to where the main pillar back there in that room. We're actually able to get through it now, so now we just need the boss key, and bada boom, we are done. Ah, and this is when we can get that goron down there. Pull up the old ocarina. Do I remember the Song of Time? Oh, I gotta double check. Shame, shame, shame. Everyone knows my name. Okay, yeah, it's right A down. Well, awkward camera angles aside, I believe that'll force the switch down. And that'll open up... That'll open... No. It disappeared from the switch. Yeah, that's what happened. I was a little confused by that. I'm like, that's a rusted switch, right? Like, we gotta make it something, man. And I think this is another one of those jumps where it's like, can I make it? That just barely. It looks like you probably should be able to, but... Yeah, this is where I get in trouble. Like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have the hookshot equipped right now. I'm just so used to always having the bow and the arrow and the hookshot equipped. It's like it's my deal, man. I did the same thing back in Twilight Princess. Always had the bow and arrow and the claw shot equipped. But I think this is like the last goron? I think it is, actually. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. A door is hidden inside the statue at the entrance to this temple. But the goron's special crop won't work on it. Don't you have anything stronger? I think this is the last one. God, is this even a small key? I think it is, yeah, we need one more small key for this. And it just so happens that we just opened a way back up to the main entrance to the dungeon as well. Man, what a well-designed dungeon. It'd take a true idiot to get lost in this thing, I gotta say. I mean, look, the temple is pretty much done because we jump down here, we go back to the entrance, we get the big key, and that is it! Oh, this kill should 100% kill me. Yeah, they knew that'd be a cheap shot, though, so now we just need the big key. And I suppose, again, to the forest temple, which was, might I add, more difficult to navigate just in its entirety. Like, it was pretty easy to actually miss the big key, miss the boss key, if you were just kind of frantically flailing through the forest temple. For this one, it's like you get down there, it's like, okay, I need one more key in order to finish this thing off, right? And then you just go back to, like, where have you not been before? I think we smashed this thing. So I think this is a fake one, right? Oh. No, this one's just a tease. Yeah, you see the actual last guard. He's guarding the boss key. So now we gotta go around the other side. So I guess whenever that last guard kind of mentioned the fake door, I guess he was talking about this, where, like, bombs will knock this out of the way. Because we need the hammer. Boy, it would be infuriating, like, if you fell all the way down, and you realized you needed one more key, and you had to hike all the way back up. Oh, you know, granted, it wouldn't take that long, honestly. Like, getting through the dungeons, you know, it's just kind of, it's like maneuvering around the overworld. It's not that difficult, it's not that time-consuming. But I think we have to kill all the enemies in here to go forward, so this is gonna get annoying real quick. So it's just the sword is so freaking useless. Blade of Evil's Bane, more like Blade of... nothing. Yeah, whatever. I guess if I just spam on top of these guys, we'll be good to go. Okay, so that'll be the last bet. And then just the Slugmas. It reminded me of Slugma. When was that when I was a kid? I was like Slugma, it's like a Pokemon. I believe Slugma was in Gold, Silver, and Crystal first, right? I always like associate Slugma and Mac Cargo. Generation 3, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald for some reason. Not the case though. I do believe that was a Gen 2 Pokemon. And another like, not gonna take my chances. This is the room, by the way. Remember in the last episode where I mentioned that, like, I believe, ate my tunic and ate my shield. I think that's what happened. And then my disc crashed. My GameCube freaking crashed, and I lost all my progress in the Forest Temple. Yeah, it was this one. This was the culprit right here. Die. No one's gonna miss you. And now we'll just kill this guy too. Oh, after I get the money. Almost maxed out at 200 again. I need to go ahead and hurry up and get 30 of these guys. How many is that gonna make, by the way? Let's go ahead and check that out. 25-ish, I want to say. 26, actually. Ooh, we're close. Just 4 more. I mean, I should just stumble across 4 more fairly easily. Oh, another one. Ah, yeah, that's right. There are 2 here, right there. Ah, well, I mean... Look, at least with the pose, it was really, really simple and not very time-consuming. You had to fight more. But this guy, I feel like I would have been just like perfectly fine. But the first one was the only one. Okay, can I get the jump attack, please? You just miss. I think like runs around and okay, maybe we should just try like stunning. That doesn't work either. So if I can't get the jump attacks, man, like it's gonna be a long fight. It's gonna be a miserable fight. I just like stay on top of him and just poke him. But the Master Sword's range is so short. Then he's invulnerable when he jumps back in. I don't think he's even gonna change color, is he? Yeah, man, maybe there's a better way here. Maybe the hammer is better. And that'll do it as he explodes on top of me for good measure as one final injury. Insult to injury, one final insult. Screw you, Flame Dancer. Worst part of this freaking dungeon. I mean, look, again, it was not that difficult. It was just a little time-consuming. I don't know, like, I swear, okay? Maybe I have the footage to prove this. But, like, I would swing, the sword would just go right through him. Maybe he has invincibility frames at some point, I don't know. Okay, thanks for giving me the bombs game, really appreciate it. Okay, which way did we come in? I forget, let's see. No, but this is where we... Oh, no, get away from the lake. That's where we came from, screw you. And this should be it. At long last. Alright, so, got any hints for, you know, the big boy coming up? Oh, I see. Big Brother Darunia asked you to rescue me. I owe you big time. Please help Big Brother. Oh, no hint? Alright, thanks. Here we go, final item of the dungeon. Altogether a less painful experience than the first simple, but also a less enjoyable one, might I add. Let's hope the boss is better than Phantom Ganon. I think it will be. And now we're just gonna get on that. Yeah, because Phantom Ganon definitely, like, first moment of the game where I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. Definitely kind of feels like a 22-year-old game, 23-year-old game. Oh, I have to laugh so I don't cry. This game's oh god, it's almost a quarter of a century old. God help me. But, yeah, that was the first time where I was kind of feeling the age of the game. And here we go, let's finish this thing off right. Although, are there a few, like, jars around here? We can get a few hearts. I mean, I have 3 fairies, I'm not actually worried about this, but... Nah, let's do it. All I need is this. Subterranean lava dragon Volvegia. I know, like, one of the Gorons mentioned that as a he, but Volvegia is kind of sounded more like a feminine name. Although I guess in Hyrule Warriors, like, Volga was a man, so I believe it was supposed to be the human version of, you know, Volvegia the dragon. Alright, so, well, just gonna whip your hair back and forth, and then we just whack while you back and forth. Don't know if that actually worked, though, but Z-Tar getting not our friend. Get in. Oh, there we go. Now we get the good stuff. If the jump attack decides it wants to work, which is just not, apparently. Jeez, man. Okay, no, it's fine. Let's try this again. Okay, let's try getting some distance this time. Okay, well. I guess it'll work when it wants to work. So now it's gonna fly around. Yeah. Now we just play defense. Breathe your fire, do all your dragon-like things. Oh, that's not a dragon. It's like a fire serpent. Like, that's nowhere near a dragon. It doesn't even have any wings. It's not even like the wyvern problem. It's like, oh, well, it's technically a wyvern, not a dragon. Skyrim, Harry Potter. But no, that's not even close to a wyvern. What are you guys on? Okay, I think we've done more. Okay, let's try to get jump attacks this time. Okay, bring out the sword, get some distance, attack it head on. Okay, so I guess only one jump attack. Okay, that's all it takes. Okay, that's fine, that's cool. One jump attack before we go to another flag phase. Altogether, yeah, just like the dungeon in its entirety being easier than before, simple. I think this boss is definitely easier than Phantom Ganon. These rocks are a problem. It's a lot of rocks to take. But again, 3 fairies. What do I care? We're ready for this. Yeah, more whack-a-mole now. Where is he gonna come? Ooh, trying to fake me out this time, huh? No, you don't. Back her up. Compensate for the lack of range that the Blade of Evil's Bane has. Jesus. Yeah, the sticks had a larger range. I think the Deku sticks are as strong as the Master Sword. Why don't we just use Deku sticks? Well, I mean, not much else to talk about. Kind of the same thing over and over. Gotta say, though, the bosses of Ocarina are definitely kind of reminding me just how great the bosses in Princess are. Like Virus, as opposed to Diababa. But man, such different mechanics. Wildly different mechanics. I guess this one is too, but again, it's kind of repetitive. Yeah, stay kind of close. And that's it. Wow. Definitely easier than Phantom Ganon. Jeez. How is something this tiny gonna eat all the Gorons, by the way? Boy, just like the King Dodongo, a rather morbid death. And I'll take it. Boy, almost had to pop a fairy right there. I'll take it. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate what you did. I thank you on behalf of the entire Goron race. You turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. By the way, I, the Wild Darunia, turned out to be the great Sage of Fire. Isn't that funny, brother? Well, this must be what they call destiny. Nothing has made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Hey, brother, take this. This is a medallion that contains the power of the fire spirits and my friendship. You received the Fire Medallion. Darunia awakens as a sage and adds his power to yours. Don't forget, now you and I are true brothers. Just spit me back at the Death Mountain crater, huh? I don't think this is where I want to be. Wait, what is there to do around here now? I'm trying to think. I mean, obviously we have the Water Temple up next. Everyone's favorite! And I'm gonna have a few things to say about that one. Although this is gonna be more personal anecdotes, because what has not been said about the Water Temple? What can I say about the Water Temple that has not already been said? Oh, I know, I can start smashing up rocks that we can use the bombs for. Man, it still takes 2 freaking hits with the giant hammer. Let's see what we got down here. Is it anything cool? Oh god, it's just people trying to sell me something. Screw you, game. That's not cool. There's no more expansions I can get. Ah, you see that? Yep, right up there. Oh, is this where we came in from the Death Mountain crater? No, that's not it. Because we need the hammer to get through there. I don't think the hookshot can actually reach that, though. The long shot definitely can, but the puny little hookshot, no. That sucks. We'll have to come back later. So where is this gonna lead, exactly? Okay. Oh, that was Navi trying to do something, okay. Oh, is it just a great fairy fountain? No one cares, no! Oh god, I don't want to see that ugliness. Ew, stay away from me. Oh, there's this thing, let's see what we got here. I never did much poking around in the Death Mountain crater as a kid, I don't know why. It's not really a scary area as much as it is kind of like an intimidating area, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, maybe the hookshot can reach it from right here. I gotta try it. Nah. Definitely still too far away. Yeah, you could just tell. It is far too weak. And this is where we come in for, yeah, when we're at the top of the mountain. Although at the top of the mountain is not really where I want to be, boy. Let's go ahead and smash around a little bit more. Okay, what is that? Well, this one's kind of important. It's got all the tiny rocks around. What is it? An Arctic wind is blowing from Zora's river. Do you feel it? Has there been an awakening? No, quite the opposite, actually. There's been a sleepening. Ah, let's see what we have here. Hope it isn't just a red rupee. Boy. Somehow that's more insulting than when I just beat the friggin' mini-boss and only got the bombs for it. Alright, let's go ahead and do one last little bit of exploration here. So I believe the area is gonna be this way. Yeah, we're just gonna have to run up. No stopping. Ah, something we can blow up right here. Let's go ahead and get that special crop out. Insert weed joke here, by the way. I wasn't gonna make it. It was the easiest thing in the world. Oh, just you? Dude, I can't even check you. I can't wear the Mask of Truth as an adult. Yeah, that's fine, though. Let's see, I think it's actually gonna be better to, just warp out of here, I think. Yeah, because I mean, if we have to get to Zora's River, why not just go back to the Temple of Time? And what's the song again? I forgot it yet. Hold up. That's why just getting the Prelude of Light as soon as possible is a great idea. There we go. I almost forgot the last note. Here we go. Trying to think of any other stuff I want to do before we get to the Water Temple. Because Water Temple, yeah, worst temple in the game if you ask me. Hardest temple to get through, like, by far. Like, even playing through it as an adult when I pretty much had it down, it was still, like, really annoying to get through. Kind of the hardest. Probably the worst of the 5, too. You know, just, I think aesthetically and just kind of what it does for the game. Altogether, probably the worst dungeon in the game. Not a fan. So I'm trying to think, is there anything I want to do to kind of, like, set that off a little bit? Procrastinate a little bit more. I could get my horse. Should I get my horse right now? Nah, we're gonna get the horse afterwards. Might be more thematically appropriate to get the horse after the Water Temple. Then we'll go back in time and, like, actually... Yeah, because we have to go back in time for, like, the sake of the plot and the sake of the game later. So that might be the best time to actually get all the heart pieces that we possibly can as a kid. Yeah, I think for now we just need to get to Zora's domain and just make ourselves suffer. Just wish someone would put me out of my misery. Okay. I am exaggerating a tiny bit. If anything, it's just kind of like more tedious and annoying than anything else. Because look, once you get like one little trip down through the Water Temple, everything does kind of fall into place as far as like getting lost, I suppose. But if you don't know that, yeah, it's gonna be a little painful, like 100% without a doubt. But it's still true. It's still God, yeah, more arrows, please. Can I get like the Ultra Bundle? Can you stop giving me the single ones? That would be great. Oh, I wonder if Bean Dude is still around. How's it going, Bean Dude? He's not here anymore. But luckily that plant that I planted is here. Take me away, plant. So now I don't have to deal with any of this crap. This is what I call flying economy. I apologize for that.